Suan Mok now offers monthly Dharma trainings to foreign visitors. True Buddhism is a religion which has scientific characteristics. It does not depend on speculations, deductions, and hypotheses the way philosophy does. Instead, it examines, studies, and investigates real things, which in turn brings real results. Buddhism has the characteristics of a science and is in no way a philosophy.
Actually, you all ought to know the difference between religion and philosophy. But we can say that for Buddhism, it is a religion that has the form of being a science. This means that it is a system of knowledge based on experience.
As the number of foreign friends increased, Suan Mok built a center for them in a nearby coconut grove surrounded by hills, caves, marsh, and hot springs. Here too will be meetings for bringing together all religions for the sake of unselfishness and peace. Suan Mok has many shelters for friends who seek Dharma. One area is set aside especially for women. Small huts in the woods allow a quiet, simple life, close to nature. The day at Suan Mok begins at 4 a.m. Monks and laymen come together for chanting the Buddha's words in order to inspire and focus their minds. The monastic life depends on the generosity of the villagers and lay supporters. This unites monks and villagers in the beauty of unselfishness. The monks respond by working to free themselves from the tyranny of me and mine. At 8 o'clock, the monks eat together. Lay devotees who have come to offer food chant Dhamma rather than chatter about unimportant matters. The residents of Suan Mok serve in many ways. Some help at the workshop creating tools for teaching Dhamma to children. Some are mechanics and electricians. A weekly tradition at Suan Mok is for the monks to offer a day of labor to the common good, thus following the motto, "Wash away selfishness with sweat." Monks who emphasize formal meditation live in solitary huts further back in the forest. This quiet hilltop is the natural shrine at Suan Mok Center. On special days, the monks gather here in communion. On holidays, lay people join them. So the simple, peaceful temple of the Buddha's time has a place even today. Tree trunks all around form the temple's doorways and walls. the clouds and ever-changing sky protect it from above. Leaves dancing in sea breezes are living art of profound meaning. Through the 50 years of Suan Mok and the 80 years of BUDDHADASA BHIKKHU's life, time and physical bodies flow in never-ending transformation. In harmony with that flow, the life of service to humanity, the Lord Buddha and the Dharma carries on. This life's work of research, contemplation and teaching is one of freedom and peace. Truly, BUDDHADASA Bhikkhu has lived as a slave of the Buddha should, for the welfare of humanity as well as his own. That our life's work is our Dhamma practice is something BUDDHADASA Bhikkhu never tires of showing and telling. We hope that everyone will discover that Dharma is duty, that duty itself is Dharma. Whether in the past or today, people never think that duty is Dharma. Instead, we do our duties grudgingly because some need forces us. Because if we don't, we won't eat. This goes against our feelings and we are miserable as we carry out our responsibilities, which is to fall into hell while working. There's nothing funny about this falling into hell as we work. Would everyone who has duties to perform please realize that these duties are Dhamma itself? Dharma is the thing which will save people, and duty will save people because it and Dharma are one. To those who say that God will save us, we must reply that duty alone can save us. If we don't do our duty, a flock of gods won't be able to help us. When duty is done, that duty becomes the God that saves us. The meaning here is exactly the same as Dharma. Whoever has Dharma is saved. Whoever does their duty is saved. Would you please pay attention to the fact that any kind of saving duty should be honored as Dharma. You don't have to add anything special to your everyday duties, but be careful. Whatever you will do, you must see it as Dharma. With your best mindfulness and ready understanding, commit yourself to doing those duties as well and correctly as you can. Then, be content with the duties you have. That's how to be happy all the time you are doing those duties. The result is that there is Dharma in all activities. There is joy in all activities because they are Dhamma. The nature of all things and all life is to arise, serve a purpose, and pass away. Before this body compound dissolves, what kind of life is truly human? How can we make the most of this precious opportunity? Should we live as slaves to desire, materialism, and selfishness? Or should we live to serve the truth of nature? Might we dedicate ourselves to creating a life and a world that is filled with Dharma? In A Bequest of Legacies that he leaves for those who would carry on his work, BUDDHADASA Bhikkhu shares the hope that, please, may we stick to one special goal, that sooner or later we will have a world that is complete because of Dharma, through everyone doing their duty, aware in our hearts, with clarity and wisdom, that this rightful duty is nothing less than the Dharma which will lift us above all our troubles. All this can happen because the world is constantly changing. We ought to work to create those conditions for change which will fulfill this goal for the world.